Today we'll be talking about conspiracy theories that range from the rigging of Super Bowls to more serious topics such as 9/11. We will provide as much information of these events as possible, and we will let you decide what really happened. Here we go. All right, so Super Bowl 47. Now let's talk about Super Bowl 47. The San Francisco 49ers against the Ravens. Ravens take a very quick 28-6 lead. And into the third quarter, the power goes out for 34 minutes. Power goes out for 34 minutes. What happens? I'll tell you what happens. The San Francisco 49ers get their bearings, figure out what's going on, and they come back. They make a 17 unanswered point comeback, and it's 28-23. Now, the Ravens do win the game, but some believe that the NFL rigged the game to turn off the lights to give the 49ers a fighting chance. What happened?
For our second conspiracy topic, we're going to be talking about the Illuminati. The Illuminati was founded on May 1st, 1776. The society's goals were to oppose superstition and religious influence over the public life and abuses of state power. They are often alleged to conspire to control world affairs by gaining control of events and planning agents and government and corporations in order to gain political power and influence and to establish a new world order. Illuminatis live by a precious secret. No one on the outside of the group knows what it is. The secret controls members' lives as well as living in fear. Central to some of the most widely known and elaborated conspiracy theories, the Illuminati have been described as lurking in the shadows and pulling in strings and levers of power in dozens of novels, movies, television shows, comics, video games, and music videos. What do you believe?
One of the Illuminati's biggest pieces of hard evidence is something many of you use every single day. As shown in number 5, the pyramid has 13 steps or levels leading up to the capstone. In the Bible, 13 is the number for rebellion. 13 stars form the basis of the Great Seal. Again, the biblical number for rebellion. The number 13 appears all over the dollar bill. Number 10 shows that the eagle is holding 13 olive leaves and 13 olive berries. The olive leaf is a sign of peace, but the eagle's claws are closed to represent that these things are being taken away and not being offered.
Another conspiracy we'll be talking about today is the events that took place on December 14, 2012 at Sandy Hook Elementary School. These events have been disputed by different groups of people, and in some cases, the order in which the events took place can seem hazy at times. There are many alternate theories in circulation that serve as legitimate explanation of why the 20 students and 6 staff members were killed by Adam Lanza. These allegations range from the belief that the shooting was a hoax or that it was carried out by Israel. The most shocking and convincing theory of the meaning behind the attack is that it was a government organized killing. It is said that the suspect, Adam Lanza, was contacted by the Obama administration. The end goal in this being to tighten our country's gun control laws. For example, media outlets told the public that the assault rifle style weapon that was used in the attacks, although only 2 handguns were found on the day of the killing. Doesn't it seem strange that one morning Adam Lanza woke up and decided to shoot an elementary school outside of Maine? What do you think?
Now let's talk about the first moon landing. The first moon landing was, in my opinion, the most monumental moment in our world's history, and they could have in fact been faked. The Apollo program from 1969 to 1972 could have been faked. Some believe that NASA staged and photoshopped the pictures to make people, especially the USSR, believe that the United States made it to the moon first. Now, 2 pieces of evidence as to why they would do this is that in the famous picture of Neil Armstrong standing by the flag, it appears that the flag is being blown as if by wind, but there's no wind in space, so some question how that's possible. Some think that it could be in a vacuum here on Earth. I don't know. Another piece of evidence is the simple fact of the motive, the United States motive. Now, the motive would be that the United States and the USSR were in an arms race. They were both trying to become world superpowers. And what better way to be a superpower than being the first on the moon? Russia had just launched Sputnik, so the United States had to counter with something even better by landing on the moon. So those could have in fact been faked. Now, it is one of the greatest technological advancements of our time and has led to many other things, but could they have been faked? I don't know. You decide.
Our final topic is 9/11. With the attacks that took place on September 11, 2001, it is believed that the government wanted to gain patriotism for the U.S. citizens to gain support for the United States to go to war in Iraq. Oil domination in the Middle East was a big motive for wanting to go to war, and these attacks gave the U.S. the right to declare war on some countries in the Middle East. Conspiracy theorists have also tested the attacks and have proven that jet fuel cannot melt steel beams like the Twin Towers had as support for the buildings, meaning there had to be some kind of bomb inside the building before this plane hit them. The attack also brought an opportunity to refasten the world, like the U.S. had during World War II, when the U.S. was in the worst depression it had ever seen. Bush declared this himself in a press conference in 2002 when he said, "The events of September 11, 2001 opened vast new opportunities."
We hope these explanations have changed your perspective on these events. Thank you.